How's it going, guys? We're waiting on Miles here. We can go ahead and ask some questions. Let me know what you guys are doing tonight. Where you're from. We're just gonna hop into some conversation. He's in the process of joining right now. We're just gonna kind of talk whatever you guys want to talk about. Um, we got a question. Do you know how to get ungated Nike Adidas? Now the eSpay doesn't work. That is the only way that I would know, so I couldn't tell you. We can go ahead and I can just if you guys don't have any questions, I can show you maybe some simple OA sourcing real quick. I'll just add this to the stream, and I can just show you kind of my process for how I would be sourcing some products today. And if you guys have any questions as we're going, we can get into it. Oh, we got Miles. What's good, my man?
All right, here we are. Cool. My bad on tripping on getting in, but I got it good. And we'll have TikTok here live in a sec on the right, and then
Ew.
we'll have the gram here on the left.
What's up, Kevin?
So yeah, unfortunately we can't both be on Instagram because it'll echo because we'll both be on two streams.
Oh,
But
I see.
yeah, Garrett and I made that mistake the other day.
That's fine. I'm not really on the Insta grind like you.
Yeah. Your audio is really good. I'm realizing that now.
That's why I wanted to do the desktop. I've got like some plugins and stuff to make it sound a little better.
Cool. Okay. Sweet. And so we're good. Yeah. See, we're live.
Yeah,
All right,
we're live.
cool. Yeah. StreamYard's the best, man. It's so good.
Yes.
So cool. I'm gonna. So you can. I don't know how much you've explored it, but you can pin comments. You can do all types of stuff.
Yeah. I see all that. That's pretty nice.
So some people like this. This is really the stuff to do. Like some people really grind these out, and I've rewatched a lot of live like hangouts and stuff. Like it's
Lives are where the nuggets are at.
yeah.
Especially you get some good questions rolling. We'll give away too much info when we're live.
And you can give away like nuance and stuff because only so many people are all types of stuff. So yeah, anyone watching, you guys let us know what questions you want answered and all types of fun stuff. I see we got 7 viewers here. That's cool. I actually had a few TikToks do really well today, so I'm definitely excited to.
You had that one hit pretty big.
Yeah, that was. I mean, that was crazy. That was like in the first hour, it got like 40,000, and then it's cooled off a little since then. But like, it can pick back up. But I mean, I'm thankful. Any free traffic is amazing. Like,
for sure. Yeah.
I'm
too lazy for TikTok.
Yeah. The short form. The short form's a little more sporadic, and so I don't think. Okay. So we have private chat and then comments here. So I think you might have to make it so I can see the comments.
I don't see yours, so I think it's like, are they supposed to be shared?
All right, maybe I'll watch it on YouTube here. It might be loud. Okay. I'll watch on YouTube in my. I'll mute the audio.
We got 12 over on YouTube over here.
All right, cool. Now I can see. I'm watching the YouTube in another tab, so I can see the chat. All right, cool. Yeah, we got Kevin here, Haley. What's up? All right, here we go. Okay, so there's the first good question from Tara. I don't know how delayed it is. Oh, I can see it now. All right.
Yeah. We'll throw it up.
Yeah.
When did you start seeing profit when selling on FBA? I'm making sales, but most of my money is tied up in my account. What would you say is the most profitable category? So I mean that just depends on like. I mean, you just need to know your fees as far as like actually making profit. Your money's tied up in your account. So like did you just start? Like, is it not dispersing yet, I guess?
I would assume that because I remember at the start they hold your money for a little while.
It's like a month they hold it.
4 to 6 weeks. Yeah. So in that time span, you shouldn't really worry about like totally maximizing profit. I would more focus on getting sales, getting proof of concept, seeing how everything works, and then the money will follow.
She said she started a few weeks ago. So yeah. So if you're already seeing sales and you just started a couple weeks ago, that's good. You're ahead of the game. Now it's just making sure that you're not like pay attention to those fees. Just keep sourcing those products. As far as most profitable category, I couldn't really tell you. Like I don't think there is a most profitable category. It's just whatever you're finding.
So like all types of products are profitable. It's just what capacity do you have to find them profitably.
Right. So like if you're wholesaling or something, like if you can get into that in the end game, like then you're gonna have really cheap buy costs. You might be able to get more profitable. You can use coupons and stuff to get more profitable with online arbitrage. There's a whole bunch of different games you can play.
Yeah, definitely. That's a good question. It definitely and important too to consider, like especially when starting.
Yeah, because if you're starting with just a little bit of money, that'll be locked up for quite a while.
Yeah, 4 to 6 weeks, I'd say minimum. I think like 4 weeks is probably when the first one starts coming in.
Yeah. Do you have daily?
Yeah, I do actually.
Okay.
Yeah.
I got daily like a couple months ago, just out of the blue. It's nice.
Life changing. Yeah, honestly, yeah. I don't sure. I like payability would honestly probably even be better because they pay out same day of the sales or like the next day of the sales. That's better. Even if you pay them 2% just to move that money for the person who really wants to go ham, like payability.
Yeah, I've been debating it. We got best app you use for sourcing. Depends on like what you're sourcing. So if you're like OA, it's tactical arbitrage. But if you're using like books, it'd be Scout IQ.
And just in general, I mean, Keepa is the universal one.
Yeah. You can get a long way with just Keepa. Like, there's ways you can do online arbitrage without software, just with Keepa. Just kind of storefront stalking. That's a great way to start doing OA.
Yeah. I now that I think about it, that's a good key. I never knew what to call it. In the video I posted today, I was like, I don't know what to call it. But looking at it, I'm gonna probably make a video how to storefront stalk people tomorrow. Then.
Yeah, I made it like a week or two ago, and it was a good video, so you should do it. Kevin's asking what's most successful OA site. I think honestly Walmart for me.
Nike.com for me. I wish I could say Walmart, and hopefully I'll be buying more.
What was yours?
Probably Nike.com.
Okay.
Yeah, NDC. But I do need to get my Walmart game. Dude, my Walmart came up Damn, my daily payout tomorrow is fat.
Is it?
Yeah, because it's so sporadic, dude. How it so sporadic. Like mine was 200 today, and now it's $3,000 tomorrow. Like so sporadic.
Yeah, I dispersed like 34 this morning. That's I forgot to do it for a day, so it compounds. But
yeah, the cab driver. Am I a reseller? Yeah. So so I sell like resell stuff through Amazon essentially. Yeah, and how do you get one-day payouts? It's something that gradually comes up. Kevin, with how long you've been selling, you'll definitely get it soon. If you go to reports and then payments, you'll see if you'll be able to request a payment. I'm pretty sure it's not something you enroll in. I think it's something that just happens.
Mine just happened one day.
Yeah.
Have y'all thought to do mentorship? I don't sell any courses. I don't think you sell courses either.
In the past I have, and I will again in the future. But I want to only be doing it when I'm really focused in on one business model and have serious credibility and a ton of people asking questions about it that have already seen me give a lot of free content that just maybe they want it packaged up in a nice, easy thing they can go through step by step, a little more detailed, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, and Haley, if you're wanting to do OA, I do coaching. If you can DM me on Instagram.
Yeah, and exactly, the time does come when to give paid offerings, but just from both a moral and like intelligence perspective.
I don't want to sell courses right now, but I've been having fun like teaching one-on-one.
Yeah, well, that's a completely different story. Yeah, because that's
yeah.
Space, right? They only schedule another call if they see all type of stuff like that.
It's super satisfying when they come back because I'm like, there you go.
Is there any chance you can pin a comment with like youtube.flips4miles.com and anytime we're not like answering?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Because that's like the fancy. Is fieldsofprofit.com available?
Yeah, I bought it the other day.
Good. Oh, so you delayed? Yeah, that's
because I've been lazy and I haven't had like the premium website or whatever. But I'm like, I should probably buy it before somebody else buys it.
I mean, it's $12 a year, and then now all your links can be scoutiq. shop.fieldsofprofit.com. Tactical arbitrage, all that, Discord, all that stuff. Yeah, here we go. So I just went to the domain and it says, yeah, this domain is registered at Namecheap, recently registered.
Yeah, you could have bought it out from under me.
Yeah, and so yeah, $500, nothing.
I bought it at like 6K subs. I was scared somebody was gonna buy it. I was like, I just need to buy it.
Oh yeah. I mean, yeah, because that's a good name too. I don't like same thing with Flips4Miles. Like that, you'd figure someone would have had some type of relation to the name Miles. And have decently been in the space, because you figure any like real estate investor. I mean, there's like a lot of stuff. Like the domain Los Angeles Flippers was available, which was crazy. Someone on Twitter bought that. Yeah, this is like so funny that was available, and no one had taken that.
We got. I'm trying to pin you, by the way. Bilal's asking online arbitrage or retail arbitrage, which one is best? Some people go to Walmart, Target, etc., and scan barcodes. I think it'll take too long. That kind of depends. I agree with you. I don't want to go out to stores and scan a bunch of stuff. I think I can do it pretty much as easily from my computer.
Yeah, OA scales a lot easier.
Yeah, the scaling is the issue.
You can do way more, and it's like I mean, I don't want to be driving around all day. I'd much rather.
Yeah. I want to sit here, watch TV, and spend like $5,000.
Shipping's free. You get Rakuten. There's like, I mean, an astronomical amount of reasons.
Yeah. Although RA, I do wish I did some for the content, but that's not a good reason for y'all who are just like starting out.
You guys want to see really good OA content or RA content? You guys got to check out Kevin, man.
Yeah, and Flipping Accountant.
Oh, yeah, that man hit 8K the other day. He had a video do really, really well recently.
He has been going off. I'm not gonna lie. Miles, I cannot figure out how to pin your comment or that comment with your link. I'm a boomer. What's up?
Do like the link youtube.flips4miles.com and nice and clean. But I'm pretty sure you click it and like that's how you pin it, because you pinned some comments earlier.
Oh, you mean you want it on screen or?
Yeah, put it on screen.
Okay.
Yeah, until like another like.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, so just for everyone that's like unfamiliar with me, like I'm same thing with Warner here. I'm another just Amazon resale. I post a lot of videos, fairly similar stuff. You focus more on like the kind of like beauty, those kind of products and such. I'm a little bit
boring stuff.
True, yeah, which I would, I'm working on figuring that stuff out. I focus more on like shoes, apparel, all that. Some books here and there, because we're both in college in recent years, so textbooks just made so much sense to be selling as well. All right, here we go. This is a good question. On Amazon Pro, which one should I select? Business type, and as far as credit cards, if there's one credit, do you think is secured? So in terms of credit, Discover is super easy to get, even if you have no history. And in terms of business type, I assume you mean professional versus individual seller account. If you're going to get started with this stuff, especially if you're watching us right now, you probably want to make a substantial amount of money on Amazon. And that's going to require you to sell, above, 1 or 2 units a day, which in that case, it justifies going for the professional seller plan right off the bat.
Yeah.
Dude, this is good. Like this in the future, when I have someone, like a VA or something who can help scrape, like there's going to be some good micro content clips in all these.
Yeah.
That's the nice thing about it. I don't know why I wasn't like YouTube live streaming for a while too, but I like do TikTok and Instagram like every day, and it just makes so much sense to mix in YouTube too, because of the collaborative aspect of the two, that you can cross pollinate audience with the homies and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And bring in people to your own audience that fill holes that I haven't provided and stuff like that. I was thinking about it, dude. We have exactly 180 days left in the year.
Do we?
So I'm thinking if I make a video a day, that's
halfway there.
180 videos. And I'll probably do that the next 2 years.
Oh.
Huh?
I just checked sales first time today. It was one of those. All right.
Oh, dude, today was amazing. And
today was good for me. I did 1,500 today.
I have 1514 right now, and I only have I got a bunch of stuff to ship tomorrow too. Dude, how have FBA check-in times been for you?
Mine are quick. Mine send to Memphis, and Memphis doesn't play games.
Memphis does not. Yeah, that's true.
I
Yeah,
have Memphis.
I've been getting.
I've heard the Northeast is bad.
Yeah, so I'm honestly perfectly content continuing to merchant fulfill stuff for a while, or at least a decent.
Yeah, just keeps going.
Because you move stuff's quick and like it's you handle the
Mm-hmm.
supply chain and all that. Ben, what's
Yeah.
yeah I'm like perfectly content with that.
Yeah. The I don't know. All right, I cannot figure out your short link. I'm throwing it in the description.
Oh yeah, everyone. Yeah, if you're interested, a lot of the stuff Warner puts out as well. I post about some different stuff. So it brings some value to you guys. Do you have a certain line for products? But this is something a lot of people have been asking lately, and it's kind of more so a feel thing. You have to consider how many of them are actually buy box competitive. It depends what type of product it is, right? Are all of them FBA? Are all of them merch filled, right? A lot of the seasonal stuff, the pools, the chlorine, that kind of stuff, there's going to be tons of sellers on it, but their sales rank is also so low, so everyone's eating, right? But it's totally different for like some wholesale stuff.
Yeah.
FBA, some of the sellers on the buy box might have 10,000 reviews or 100,000 reviews, and then it's a different story.
For wholesale, if you've got a product with a whole bunch of sellers, it's kind of scary because those sellers usually get a bunch of rotation. But OA, I don't mind selling on those with like 40, 50 used new offers. What's the most money you've dropped on a product? You mean like one product or like
I spent probably over 10K on a couple of skis and just over time, like
yeah. I've got a wholesale SKU I've probably spent 35, 40 on over everything.
Oh, that's amazing. I mean, that's because you didn't have to like once you put up the upfront.
Once you find it, it just it's lower ROI, but it's like 21% ROI, so not great. But
what your time's worth and just the like because if you had to source it 24/7, you won't be able to make YouTube videos. You won't be able to engage with your community, all that kind of stuff.
Yep. That's why I'm trying to get more into wholesale. It's just so much less time.
Yeah. Weight limit. No.
Yeah.
I mean, there's like if you showed me like a refrigerator, I wouldn't deal with it. Just be a pain to ship and everything. But I mean, anything that has to go freight is a pain, definitely.
I'm not shipping anything freight, but like.
Well, there's just prep centers. Shout out to all the prep centers in our lives. That's where, that's what they deal with that kind of stuff if it ever comes up.
Yeah, and I would say like you just need to factor in the actual cost of shipping, like figure out what you're paying per pound, and consider that when you're buying. So if you're buying like a multi-pack of like I don't know like a cleaner that can get pretty heavy, so just like consider that and consider the time cost of like bundling those heavier things if it needs to be bundled and that kind of stuff.
Yeah, a lot of
we got
time cost as well.
Yeah. Can a new seller become ungated in categories like automotive right off the bat? I don't know about automotive, but like grocery, health and beauty, like I know for sure Frontier works if you're a new seller for all those categories.
Yeah, I saw you made I was planning on making a Frontier video because a lot of people ask that. I've gained I've gained 3 subscribers so far during this live. Shout out to the Fields of Profit Army. I appreciate you guys. On the road to 700. Oh, Nick, text me. Let's catch up. I remember. Actually, some of your friends and our friends from back in the day were actually hitting me up about it too. Nick, text me and let's we can talk about some stuff. But you're a smart man for doing that. Definitely a lot different than when we talked like a year and a half ago. Do you prep yourself or pay Amazon to prep? So we both either. I mean, not to speak for you, but like we both either prep ourselves or have like friends prep for us.
I've got family who preps it for me. Do either of you have a video on bundling, like not creating bundles? I don't create my own listings as far as bundles because they're like replicatable. I don't want to put in the effort on something someone can replicate until I have my own private label. But as far as bundling, just do like 2-packs and stuff.
Frontier is legit. Yep. Do you prep yourself to pay Amazon to? Oh, I already just answered that. Have you used ZZ? Yes, I have used ZZ. Can you use Frontier for toys?
I don't know.
Possibly, but everyone use Frontier if possible. EE has a, has a
Frontier can get like half of Amazon unlocked for you.
Yeah, dude, Frontier. I gotta get on that way. I gotta do beauty tomorrow.
Have you ever created your own listings? I don't think I have.
I
That's
have.
something weird. Um, Struggling to take the next step. I have one account open to the distributor and made my first PO. I also contacted a prep center, but I don't know what to do next. Sounds like you're doing like I don't know. That sounds pretty good to me. Like you're in
Yeah,
the
no,
beginning
keep
stages of
going,
a good
keep
wholesale
going.
business. Like crush it.
Yeah.
You're crushing it. Oh, in terms of making a shipping plan, um,
Yeah, you gotta do some YouTube University to
yeah,
figure
yeah,
out.
yeah. That's pretty specific. Just like do some problem solving. That's what it's all about. If you don't like problem solving, you won't like selling on Amazon. But
Yeah.
but
Oh,
it sounds
Jake,
like you're crushing it.
I appreciate you for subscribing. Thank you. That's love, man.
But I need to
What's up?
prep center. I need.
Dude, Garrett is working like a dog, man. He's we blew it up, man. The marketing engine, which is too
Is he
strong.
getting too much?
I like they're getting employees and stuff, so
Okay,
he'll
okay.
but yeah. We're
Yeah,
overrunning it.
but by the time like you get that free sales tax, like it like pays for itself.
Well, I'm in PA, so I don't know what sales tax is, but for those of you
Do you not have sales tax?
less fortunate paying sales tax on stuff, yeah.
You don't have sales tax in PA?
I don't on Walmart, yeah, but if I was ever gonna do Walmart at scale, I'd get tax exempt. But for
Okay.
shoes, PA and Delaware both now. I was thinking about that. That would suck if they ever changed that, but then I just get a prep center in whatever states they did.
Yeah. My sales tax in Arkansas is 10%.
Yeah,
So that hurts.
can you get you obviously get tax exempt where you can then I would assume.
Yeah, yeah. Walmart's tax exempt. That's why I do so much of it.
Target.
Not yet.
It's impressive. I mean, I'm like I like it's Target and I have a love-hate relationship. I do want to get fully banned though. Buy enough so I'm fully banned. Like once OA sites start, it means you got to start doing wholesale.
When you send in stuff to Amazon, should you use UPS, FedEx, or something different? Prep centers seem a little too high. So that's a different thing. UPS and FedEx are just for like your prep centers would who are like doing your prep for you.
Yeah, so they take in the inventory so you don't have to deal with tons of boxes, pallets, logistics, all that, and you pay them like $1 a unit.
Just like it takes some work off of it. I wouldn't recommend it for a beginner, just so you can learn us. Once you're wanting to scale, you're doing that. Are you in a reseller group? Would you recommend it? I'm not. Miles, are you?
Not. I don't have any current like ties.
Yeah, yeah. I've never really used groups.
I mean, I'm in a bunch. Don't get me wrong, but in terms of nothing right now that I'll like.
Yeah, like those paid groups and stuff. I think that's what they're talking about. I don't think you super need it if you want to do your own legwork. I guess if you want to like get spoon fed a little bit, I mean, go for it. But
smart. Yeah, definitely something like
yeah, good for starting. But
there's a bunch like Flips for Fortunes. I'm in is good. And then like there's some other ones on Twitter and stuff. Like get your feet wet with stuff, but ultimately you do want to also be actively finding out stuff on your own.
Do you suggest starting Amazon with an LLC? You don't need one. You can start as a sole prop, and then it's pretty easy to transfer over. You'll just go you'll retake the interview or whatever they call it, and you'll change from a sole prop to an LLC because they pretty much treat you the same if you're a sole prop and a single member LLC. But having an LLC will allow you to get like a resale certificate, which will let you do like wholesale and stuff like that, and also get tax exempt on sites like Walmart.
All said.
What is your maximum number of competitors? I think this kind of varies. So like if a product is selling 2,000 times a month and there's 40 other people on it, I don't mind sharing that and getting 50 sales or whatever that is. But if it's like 20 sales a month and there's 10 people on it, I'm not going to waste my time with that.
Definitely, yeah, because those people are screwed. Like,
Yeah, yeah, because then that's just going to tank too. Any chance you do mentoring one-on-one? Yeah, just DM me on Instagram or Miles if you want to talk to him.
Facts. At Fields of Profit. It's like a lot of good questions here. You have like the best, like your audience there. In the type of videos you make, like clearly they ask the right questions.
Yeah, I try to make like mid-level videos. I don't want to like hold people's hands and like, you know, make epic faces at them and like, you know what I mean, like the beginner friendly type stuff.
Yeah.
Not shaming you for your TikToks, Miles, but
Yeah, well, TikTok you have to.
yeah, you have to be like super. My Instagram is Fields of Profit, Tiago. That's part of the reason why I haven't gotten into TikTok, because I don't want to be, you know, I don't want to have to like go hunting for sounds and like be an actor.
Your personality's too relaxed, man.
Yeah, you're a character, Miles. I'm not a character.
You have any like YouTube goals or anything, or like?
I mean, main goal is 10K by end of year.
Oh, that's doable without a doubt.
Yeah.
I'm always thinking about that. Like, all right, there's 180 days left in the year, so I don't know. You only got to gain like 20 subscribers a day or something to hit that.
Yeah, and I get like 30 to 50.
But yeah, I mean, at the same time, it's definitely important to focus on like the quality of the comments you're getting. You know, actually building out that community, right? Because numbers don't matter if there's not people actually looking and gaining value from what you're doing. You know what I mean? I'm just like stuff we deal with making content day in and day out, trying to not get too caught up in numbers and stuff.
Sure.
And that's the same thing too. Like, dude, I saw this is a good tweet I saw today and multiple times. It said like it was like I'm pretty confident that any like adult in the world could become top 10% at anything non-athletic oriented if they just sat down and focused on it day in and day out for 2 years. And I was thinking about that, like, dude, like totally, you know what I mean? Like, you have like this awesome channel you've been doing for like a year and everything, and it's only going to grow, you know what I mean? Because you actually put in the work at stuff and actually help people.
Yeah,
like the bar,
consistency is everything, and that applies to y'all that are watching with your Amazon business. Just be consistent. It'll
wholesalers like an extra time, like all like consistency compounds.
We got a good question on YouTube here, real quick. How to find consistency and grow when buying from distributors? There's not enough margin. TA finds products, but these are mostly one-time deals. How to scale from there? So as far as like if your distributors don't have enough margin, you can, like, if it just straight up isn't working, you can ask for a discount. Say, what if I spend 10K, or what if I spend 5K? Can I get, you know, a couple % off? And maybe that unlocks some profit potential for you. As far as tactical arbitrage, finding one-time deals, maybe you should look. I try to stay away from clearance. That might be what you're kind of finding on TA. You should try to find those consistent products that you're getting 15 to 25% margin on.
Be surprised at what stuff doesn't sell out.
Yeah, I would say like 20,000 a month right now is products I've been selling through tactical arbitrage for the last couple of months. Miles. But yeah, how to scale from there? It's just about finding find that one product that is consistent from your distributor, or from like a Walmart, like a boring Walmart product that the price is super consistent on Keepa, and then find one more of those, and then 5 more of those, and so on. And that's how you really just build a stable baseline.
Just got ungated on Nike today. That's fire. Good for you.
Nice. How do you apply for tax exempt for Walmart? By applying in store on Walmart website. I actually have a video on that, Cam, if you want to scroll through my content. It should you should be able to notice it for Walmart.com.
How accurate is? I'm actually curious. A good question from Jordan here. How accurate is Jungle Scout sales estimator? I mean, so I'd probably say pretty accurate, but it goes off sales rank, right? So like, do you have to?
It goes off average sales rank.
Oh, okay, all right, okay.
So like I use the Chrome extension, and I think I've found it really to be pretty accurate for like test buys and stuff. and like kind of predicting volume. The Chrome extension's like 200 a year, but so I think it's worth it. I don't know about
That
the website.
junglescout.fieldsofprofit.com. For anyone watching the replay, he'll have the special domain up and running soon.
Do you think someone should spend before they branch out? On how comfortable you are with Amazon, how much you have. Like if you start out with books because maybe you're low on capital, that's a great way
you
to
have
like.
to consider. Sorry to interrupt. I totally just interrupt, but you have to consider what you're looking to do, right? Like it's going to be hard to make 10K a month profit only selling, like very hard, only selling books. But if you're happy with 2K a month as a side hustle, which is a beautiful thing, then it's a different story. You might only want to keep doing books and gradually branch out on stuff. But speed is what's going to make the difference. So if you're one of those people that wants to make a lot, I would focus on getting these ungates done as soon as possible. Get the Frontier ungates done. Watch some of his videos on tactical arbitrage. Like move fast with this stuff, and it'll fortune will favor you.
That said, it's also the higher risk approach to go ahead and jump in. Like books are a really great way to make a dollar mistake rather than $100 mistake. Or if you try to buy a whole bunch of something, you could make a multi-$1,000 mistake. So books are a good way to like learn how to read Keepa and learn how to send in shipments and all that good stuff. But like I did only used books for like a year and a half. I sold like 100 and something thousand before I did anything else, which I think was a mistake. So learn the systems. Once you're comfortable, start spending OA and all that good stuff.
Dude, Fields of Profit Army is kill. I'm actually only 13 away from 700 now. Where they're flying. It's a mass migration.
It's a migration.
Yeah.
Did you see more sales after being a seller for a while with FBA? Wondering if Amazon has some sort of algorithm that will favor established sellers for buy box. So buy box is like that's the secret sauce. If you figure out buy box, let me know. But they will favor sellers with a whole bunch of reviews on certain products. I have noticed, but it's kind of hit or miss on where they'll. Because I have some products where there's other really big sellers on there and I get no sales, and then other times I get the equal rotation with them. So it's kind of a crapshoot. Just test buys is all I could say. Make sure you're doing good test buys.
I have a good question on Instagram. I'm active on eBay and Marketplace, but I've always felt discouraged with Amazon. Any starting tips? I watch your content daily. All right, this is something a lot of people go through. I definitely went through, and continue to go through with other things. But you want to validate ideas as quick as possible, right? If you're watching me, have some success on Amazon, whatever, and you're wondering if you can do it, and thinking, you want to do it, like you want to validate that idea as soon as possible, right? If eBay and Facebook Marketplace is working for you, but you want to do Amazon, you want to try Amazon as soon as possible and figure out if you enjoy it, if it makes sense for you. And then if not, completely fine, but you'll be on to the next thing or on to what was previously working as soon as possible. My boy Ka here, is that my boy Fields of Profits. He helped me a lot. Thanks for the content. Dude, they're
Let's
just they love me, man.
It's a mass migration.
Mass migration. All right, and we got
several comments.
Yeah. Okay. Did you do more sales for a while with FBA?
We already answered that one.
Oh, I wasn't sure. Okay, yeah.
But you can give your take if you've got other info.
Okay. How much did you spend to make 27K on online arbitrage? Do you use payability? I think we touched on that. No, right?
I don't use payability. The 20K I said was just my replens. I think I did like 35 last month.
Oh boy.
That's
awesome.
My buy cost is your buy cost should be like
40.
It's 40ish%.
Something around. Yeah. I'm pretty sure Amazon Lit said theirs was 40%. I think they said.
It's somewhere around 40% of your total sales numbers. So whatever 40% of 35 is.
Yeah. So I'm gonna be like 17 or so, like 15, something like that. And yeah, dude, it's interesting though. I was thinking about that, dude. Like, how am I ever gonna do 100K? But then again, that's only filming. That's only like 40K in spend. You know, like that's completely different story than 100.
Yeah, that's way more doable than I thought. I'll tell you what, those Amazon lending loans are looking more and more attractive every day.
Well, at 10% for like a year, dude.
I got a $15,000 one offered today. I'm like, that's looking kind of nice.
Honestly, yeah, dude, 15, you can flip that like a ton, you know, like.
Relating to Amazon, I'm at business type. What should you select? You should talk to your CPA first of all, see what's best for you.
Yeah.
But you should be an LLC or an S corp. Do you do it full time? Yeah. So I mean, I'm also still a college student, but yes. But yes, that is my job.
Yeah, dude, I hate when people say my job, and that's like nothing against jobs. It's just like I feel like we're like very fortunate to be able to kind of design things and kind of run things ourselves. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But, I mean, who cares? That's like completely stupid pet peeve.
Yep. Do you sell mostly books or other? We do pretty much all OA. I sell books. I sell textbooks in August, September, and January because those are super profitable and pretty easy. I have like a local brand that buys textbooks. That's kind of a nugget for you. Go build one of those. It's a money farm.
Be the book.
Yeah, be the book guy in your college town or whatever. Yeah. But I don't do a whole lot of books. I would say books are like 15% of my business now. Whoever's Amazon lending loans, Amazon will like reach out to you. You'll get some like notification in your seller dashboard.
Yeah, there's like some type of algorithm they do.
Yeah, they're like
10% interest, right?
Yeah,
man.
Which is pretty low compared to how fast you can flip against that.
And is it across a year?
Yeah.
All right, that might be the wave. Yeah, potentially.
Yeah, it's super high risk. That's the only thing.
How? I mean, I guess
you
screw up, but like.
Yeah,
that's a good point.
Or like, you never know with Amazon. Like, what if they're like shut you down for some BS reason? Like
that's another reason why I definitely keep a percentage merchant fulfill.
Mm-hmm. What software do you use every day? Number one is Keepa. You have to have Keepa to sell on Amazon. The other softwares, it kind of depends on how you're selling. If you're doing books, it's IQ. If you're doing online arbitrage, the ones I use every day are Keepa and Tactors, Jungle Scout, Chrome extension. I think that's all the everyday ones. And then you're also going to use Inventory Lab, and I use BeCool AI for my repricer and listing software.
Shout out BeCool, yeah. BeCool.fieldsofprofit.com. I'm
on Bitly links right now still.
Bitly, yeah. BeCool.Flips4Miles.com.
Yeah, you can have it.
But yeah, I mean, it's fairly similar stuff for me as well. Gonna hopefully be using a lot of Vendrive now that I'm doing some wholesale stuff too.
For sure.
I'm probably gonna make like some really like 0 to hero wholesale videos. Just like talking about like what I'm up to and stuff. I think that'll be fun.
We've got some questions. What other online business models are you in? I think we both do a little bit of wholesale.
And definitely content's a business model, regardless of whether that's the goal of it. You know, it takes time, like there's strategy, like so definitely that too, like personal branding essentially. Yeah.
And I was thinking about this today, like a lot of people, there's like a stigma around like why do you make content if you're so successful doing it? Like
it scales like, asymmetrically. It's completely logical too. It scale you can spend an hour making a video and 10,000 people can see it.
Yeah, like, and not only it helps diversify your income, and not only that,
it's a hedge against account. I could talk about this stuff all day. There's so many reasons why to meet people. Oh my god, to network with other I mean, I can talk about this stuff all day, but I don't know anyone that lives within an hour of me really that does this stuff. So I might as well And
at the end of the day, we genuinely care about y'all's success because selfishly, if you guys use affiliate links and keep selling, we get some of that, and like we want to see you guys succeed. Like we're humans too. It's not like we're not trying
And
to
like
milk you guys.
there's a finite amount of, you know, in terms of I'm never going to have enough money to buy all the profitable stuff, right? So I'd rather have people in my corner succeeding, you know, than like random people. I'd rather have audience, friends, like that kind of stuff. Do you guys ever try drop shipping and affiliate marketing? Man, who hasn't tried drop shipping? That's how
I started in ecom. It's like it's a racket. I'm sure you can be successful at it. It's just like really hard now.
Yeah, you gotta do marketing and stuff.
Yep. What's your future goal on Amazon? I would say Endgame is a big wholesale business with some private label products. I think private labels should be kind of everyone's endgame or large scale wholesale. Private label, like you can create your own brand and take it off of Amazon, which is probably the best part about it is you can build like an actual brand.
Yeah, and then that's an actual asset that your name is.
And you can sell those private label brands too.
Yeah. So I'm not sure what my end game is, but I know I'm gonna be posting actively about building the whole thing. But I like Amazon for the cash flow and that it's predictable. I like doing it. It doesn't take tons of time. Once I buy something, all I have to do is send it in or list it and wait for it to sell. And you know, theoretically, you could only work like a few hours a day and be, you know, pretty successful and everything. But just take the cash flow from Amazon and just park it in passive investments. I would love to have a cool like ecom brand and just make more content than anyone else and just dominate like organically like TikTok.
That seems really fun.
Yeah, I think it would be a lot of fun, but I'm just not ready to commit financial resources to that right now.
Yeah. All right, we got to speed run some of these questions. We're getting a backlog. Do you think you'll start selling on Amazon or on Walmart? I want to get into it. I just haven't been able to devote time to it yet. I think there's a lot of opportunity there. But I wonder how like strict they are with who can sell.
Not too bad, I don't think.
Okay. So I feel like if you have like legitimate distributor connections, you might be fine. Like if you're
I know like Amazon people that, you know, make a great living just doing RA that are getting approved on Walmart. So don't worry about it.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I need to jump on that. There's opportunity there.
That would be interesting to make content about too, like document.
No one's doing that yet.
No one, dude. Now that I think about it.
Now that I think about it, Walmart sounded kind of nice.
Yeah, I'm about to look at what some Nike stuff sells for on there.
Yeah. Thoughts on Exceller List? Seems like the easiest one, so I opted for that rather than Inventory Lab. I'm sure Exceller List works just fine. I tried them both, and I liked Inventory Lab better, but if you like Exceller List, just go for it. Especially I like the bookkeeping on Inventory Lab for tax purposes, but that's
yeah. I was wondering if Exceller List had because that was the big thing that I really like about Inventory. Well.
Yeah, Viking, you could answer that. Does Exceller List have like accounting? I'm interested to know that. On average, how many hours a week does your family prep for you? So I have like a teenage sister who does a lot of my prep. She does probably 10 to 15 hours a week. Probably 10. How many hours do you work on flipping? I mean, until amount of money. Miles, do you have like a certain set amount of hours that you work?
No, I mean it's like kind of 24/7, but anything that isn't calling wholesalers or shipping stuff doesn't feel like work. Like being completely honest.
Yeah, I agree.
Buying stuff like not really.
Drop shipping is painful. Yeah, I agree. See, any tips on how to get your Amazon reserve money? I've had a big increase in sales lately, and I need the money to start my LLC and start buying OA products. That sounds like a good problem, but you'll just have to wait for them to go ahead and disperse your money. If you just started out, they're going to be holding it for longer than usual, but you'll get to the point where you can get it every 2 weeks, and then eventually you can get it every day. Oh, we got a question. Don't you think it saturates the market, getting more people into the business model? I'm sure they're talking about making content.
No, I mean, theoretically, yes, but most people don't do anything. If if I don't do it, someone else is going to. The people I help will in turn help me, and you can make money from it too.
Yep. like making content has been like, it's great for
Best
connections and
decision
stuff. Like
by
it's not,
far.
yeah. The 100 to 500 resellers that I've created is not as bad as, and like plus how much, like the amount of volume on Amazon is insane. There's no way we're gonna make a
It's
drop in the
only
bucket.
growing too. I don't know
Yeah,
how much they're growing, but I know it's a lot.
it's insane. What is your average profit margin per item?
Nice.
Mine is 17%. His
Yeah,
is a little
mine's
higher, I
probably
think.
right about that. I'm actually gonna make a video breaking down all my numbers from June.
My
Like completely like open on stuff. But yeah,
yeah.
it's gonna be like net is gonna be like 17 or something or 18.
Mm-hmm.
Because it was like
like after everything's probably closer to
full
16.
software costs and like prep
Mm-hmm.
costs and everything.
Yeah. I
Can
feel like
you
Walmart is
dedicate order
more.
books if I don't have an LLC? Probably. Yeah. I mean, I don't doubt they'd even ask for paperwork at like a Goodwill or something that's good.
Yeah.
Maybe they have to for B2B. I don't know. But you're going to have to like, if they ask for one, then maybe I have no idea though.
Yeah.
And
I feel like Walmart
it's so
is.
tough to answer. Like I don't all the like legal. You got to talk to like a professional about
Yeah.
that. To be honest.
Don't ask us. We're like Miles lives with his
Tons
mom.
of,
Don't
like,
ask him.
teachers and stuff, and like all types of people that'll help you that have the
Yep.
legal credentials that allow them to.
Paying people who are good at that kind of stuff is the best money you'll spend. Like pay an accountant. Do it.
Yeah.
They will save you money. I feel like Walmart is more in touch and less competitive. I agree. That's why I kind of want to get into it. Any distributor you recommend getting a gated Nike Adidas? That's I think they fixed the one, but we can't give that one away. We'll get shot by the Guru Mafia. Will come for us.
Yeah.
Will this video be saved? Yes, if I can figure out how to do that and not be.
Yeah, it's easy. It stays up automatically. I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
But we need the Fields of Profit army to.
Do you guys have a plan to have your branded product on Amazon? Yeah, so that would be like private label. That's kind of like Endgame, where you can like build a brand to have like actually own, and that's just a lot more involved. I'm focusing on wholesale and that kind of stuff for now. Viking said they do. He said kinda as far as bookkeeping.
Yeah, that's like probably my favorite part of the Inventory Lab is the accounting side.
Yeah. Do you have a CPA that understands reselling? Yeah, I mean, yeah, I have a good CPA. Just go around town or make some phone calls. Ask them if they have clients who sell on Amazon or whatever. They'll help you find some good tax breaks. I was expecting to pay out of pocket, and my accountant was like, I was expecting to pay a couple grand out of pocket, and he called me and he's like, so you're getting $5,000. So that's why you get a good accountant.
That's amazing. Yeah.
Yeah, it was sick. Why do you shift away from selling books? Books are not as scalable.
Yeah.
I don't want to have to go out to thrift stores and all that kind of good stuff and like hunt for one-offs when I can work with distributors that have replenishable products, or like go buy something from Walmart I can buy 200 of. What would be the next step after flipping books? I would say online arbitrage. Once you're comfortable selling on Amazon, and you have some capital built up, you know the systems, just dive into tactical arbitrage, watch some YouTube, spend $500,000 and see what happens.
And yeah, I mean, if you consume the right content, you're not going to be making bad buying decisions if you know how to read Keepa charts and all that.
Yeah. Any tips on wholesale, since most of the suppliers or manufacturers ask for physical store location?
Have a prep center that has a business address.
Yeah,
I would like lie to them, but like if they're asking for physical store location is different, obviously. But if they ask for a business address, which just looks, more professional, prep center solves that. Like that's like saying, I can go to, because I use a prep center for most stuff, so I can go to them and say like, this is our ad, our team's warehouse look. You know what I mean?
Yeah, if they want you to have a retail store, don't lie to them. And
yeah,
I don't have one, but
yeah, because you want to be working with these guys for a while.
How do you get rid of Gaylords of duds? I don't know. I never did Gaylords.
You donate them, but I don't know. There's like a lot. There's like What? Okay, so I posted actually a really interesting walkthrough of a warehouse with the bulk seller the like 2 weeks ago, a week ago, and he was talking about like he sells to a used bookstore, a recycle. There's like a lot of ways you can do it. But I mean that's like actually a really interesting video walking through his warehouse. So that's on my channel.
Yeah, that's a whole different game. Did you say you made six-figure revenue or profit while in college? Probably,
Yeah,
combined through college six-figure, but per year it's revenue.
for now, for now.
Yeah, and once I'm done, it's over.
Daily upload rate.
Oh man, I don't know about daily upload. We'll
Yeah, you
see.
put in the work. We'll
Maybe
see.
every other day.
Well, and just towards like the Amazon side scaling up, it'll be easier too.
Yeah. What are you studying in college? I am studying international economics and Chinese.
You speak Chinese?
我会说一
I
中
knew
文.
that's what I knew. We had to come back. You had to respond that way.
Yeah. How do you get rid of books that you already have in inventory once you're ready to move on?
You can just dispose of them. I assume Amazon either destroys them or recycles them or just sells them themselves.
You can also slash them to where you don't make any money to just keep getting sales because it has the potential of generating a review, and it also boosts your trust with Amazon. So if you cancel those books at net zero, you should, versus removing them, just because it's the benefits of generating a sale is good. Like Amazon Lit talk about, you should always just make the sale even if you make no money, because Amazon's a volume game.
Right. Your guru revenue screenshots high.
Right. Your 0% profit margin, $1 million in sales,
money,
so that you can then go and sell $1 million in courses and actually make money.
Yeah.
Right now, is drop shipping or wholesale on Amazon easier to be successful? Drop shipping is against TOS, so don't drop ship on Amazon. Wholesaling is difficult at first. I would say wholesale is one of the hardest methods to start because it's a lot of legwork and building credibility with distributors and suppliers. But once you have that credibility, other people are going to be more likely to want to work with you, and you'll just be able to have the systems down. You'll know how to get those accounts. And when you have 10, 20 profitable accounts, you're looking at a pretty good sized business.
It's well said, definitely. So this was the first YouTube live you've done?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is good stuff. I'm enjoying this. And great questions, too.
For real.
Shout out to everyone.
All these nuggets. These might turn into TikToks or something.
Well, I'm definitely cutting them. Maybe not now, but in the future they'll be cut for sure. I wish I could comment. Yeah, that would be so nice if I could comment. I can't.
From StreamYard?
Yeah, I don't think I can.
I think you should be able to. Yeah, I can.
Let me figure this out. So we're going to be using this a lot. All right.
Yeah. He's talking about dropshipping on Facebook. Yeah, that's a whole different game. You're having to be the reason I like Amazon is because all we have to do is find the product and send it to them. They do the marketing, they do the customer service, like all that good stuff. Like if you're doing Shopify and Facebook ads and stuff, you're not just we're basically just the buying team of a full company. And you're just finding products and sending them in. Whereas if you're doing Facebook ads and stuff, you're having to do a whole lot more work. You say it's a numbers game. Did you see a spike in sales after you hit a certain number of sales? No, I mean...
More so that's just you putting in effort or like getting better products.
Yeah. When did you start...
good question. You fire away with to start off.
They just asked when did we start selling?
Yeah, 2 years ago this month, actually.
Really? I started in August of 2018.
Crazy, nearly 3 years.
So I'm coming up on 3.
I don't know why, but Paul Lipsky video, I think it was him and Steve Rakin from like 3 years ago came up, and there's Warner Fields, all lowercase, commented on it like, I did this.
Really?
So funny, dude, yeah.
Yeah. That's that's so funny. Wait. Do you know what video it is?
I'm nearly positive it's on Steve's channel, just how to drop ship. Or it might be Carter Maxwell and and Paul. I'm not sure, but if there's only so many videos, like
I want to find that. That is
2 or 3 years ago. Yeah,
that's awesome. Because but when I was trying dropshipping, I guess.
Yeah.
If you could restart your businesses, what would you do differently? That's kind of a good question.
I would get on gated as soon as possible and stop selling books, or at least focusing on it.
Yeah, I would say don't sell books for quite as long. It's a good way to start, but it's limiting. Yeah, just get into wholesale as soon as you can, honestly.
Yeah, what percentage of your stuff is wholesale versus OA right now?
Too little. It's probably like 25-30%.
That's higher than I expected. Okay. Yeah, so I'd love to get to like a 50-50 split because there's too much low-hanging fruit OA. I just don't want to have to rely on it.
Yeah. Yeah, I have like probably 5 wholesale SKUs that just move. I have a bunch of Dollar Tree as a new seller. Can't wait to get ungated in major brands. Any other sites besides Frontier?
Yeah, like Frontier is going to be for your like beauty and stuff, and that opens up a lot, definitely, and like grocery.
Yeah, you can do grocery, beauty, personal care, and safety, or whatever that one's called. And those 3 categories are almost my entire like catalog. So like Frontier is, and then if you don't know about Entertainment Earth, that's toys and stuff.
True. I think you can get toys on Frontier, low key.
Oh, all right. Well, EE is dead then.
Yeah,
I guess except for specific brands.
Oh, true. Yeah, EE does have all the brands.
Are you a junior? No, I'm going into my senior year. I'm graduating a semester early though, so I can go full time. Do you go for lower ROI for wholesale products than OA products because of the possibilities of way higher volume and consistent supply? Yes, if they are like high volume, if Keepa indicates that the price doesn't change, then I'm fine taking a lower ROI, like a 20 to 30% ROI is fine as long as the Keepa shows that it's not going to change from that price. What category would you get ungated on first? I would say grocery or beauty. Miles might have a different answer for that, but
yeah, I mean Nike, like all those. It really depends, like what you like, right? Like it's going to be easier for people who enjoy like beauty and that kind of stuff to sell beauty. I've always been a guy, so I like doing shoes and all that.
Yeah, I think we ran out of the. We can. I think we'll wrap up here at 9 or at 8:30 if you're good with that. We'll give it a couple more minutes.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, so if you guys have any final questions,
if you got any burning questions, this is the time to do it.
Yeah.
What category have you found makes the most money? I would say category doesn't super matter. It's just about finding the right products.
Yeah, I think I said this at the start of the live. Like, it's not what type of product can you sell. People make money selling all different type of stuff. It's what type of product can you find at a profitable price.
Yeah. That said, at least in my experience, my beauty is a little more profitable, but also a little more unpredictable. So like my grocery ROI is like 30% and my beauty is 40%, but grocery is a lot more consistent for me. Those replens tend to stabilize a lot more in grocery.
Nice. All right, that seems like we're finished up here then. I don't think I see anything new coming through.
Yep.
But yeah, this is a lot of fun, man. Thanks for having me on, and hopefully the first of many we can have on both our channels.
For sure.
Anyone watching this, I hope you consider subscribing to my channel as well. Slightly, similar content, just not as good, but we're working on it every day. You know what I mean?
Everybody go check out Miles.
Yeah,
he'll work on his Canva thumbnails. Don't worry.
Yeah, I will. Yeah, I'm posting daily in July, and just enjoying what I'm up to. Yeah, and like always, let either of us know like what videos you guys want to see, topics you want covers, and all that. Yeah, Viking, our pleasure, man. David.
Yeah, thank you guys. If you guys could hit the like on your way out, so it boosts it out for.
Smash that like button, man. Smash it.
gotta do the plug.
Definitely subscribe. Yeah. All right. We will see you guys in the next one, man.
Thank you, guys.